night. No girl can't style me, suck your mother foot.
When I think 2020 was getting better, things only get worse. This year is not a good year for nobody at all. The artists are nobody. People, family, viewers, subscribers, welcome back to our brand new video. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment and like this video. Hope everybody having a great night or day. So people who can see some miss out for a good little time, my apologies for that. And I mean, my equipment is out of service and I'm glad to be back now. But it's so sad when we come back. It's a lot of sad news and a dancehall artist. And I mean, it is allegedly said that intense crash, and I mean, an all-up road in Kingston, and rumors have it said that it is somebody who is in with controversy with RE, who is in some hot water with, you know, I mean, which is the likes of Foot Hype. It is allegedly said that Foot Hype is strong with, you know, those kind of things that people work on other persons, you know what I mean, because Foot Hype bad man, look youth, because the little youth are making money now and have a big Benz and Foot Hype. Now the business over 150 years now and not have nothing. So the people must say, he come like say Foot Hype take a set for a little youth that intense are depend training every day and nobody like said that. But why would Foot Hype would want to do that to Intense? You know what I mean? Intense is an upcoming artist. He's living his life. You know what I mean? He have his Benz and so forth, things like that. But the crash, it is very, very a sad moment. You know what I mean? For the space of dancehall, Ragging King have crashed and now the likes of Intense, and it is not a good year. You know what I mean? I hope this year can be better in some way, shape or form, because right now two things are going. Any cat can play. I'm gonna like what I go on because Intense, him jump out of the block, him a do music, people might vibe to him, and he never look a controversy with Cartel, and Cartel see how a little boy that by training, because as you know by now, every song Intense shop go on training, and for the most part, it probably got number one on training. So people probably see this and say, where the look is come from? Intense, and I live dream life, and I get be a top song all of a sudden. I think I the work with Intense put in, but right now Intense want a speed recovery for the youth, yeah. You know what I mean? And the car crash into Intense car. The car they tough like a whole iron. The car tough. The car bending the whole man side car. You know what I mean? The whole Intense side part of car bending because the car that was in the accident with Intense Benz. You can see the car is a whole car and it's way tougher, you know what I mean? And I never like that one. I never like the Intense crash. I never like the fact that people actually say allegedly said that Foot Hype was the culprit behind this. Allegedly, he was working some, you know what I mean, those kind of things, ancestral things. You know, for a person who knows Foot Hype always speak about his ancestors who is guiding him and his persons who is his guard, you know what I mean? And Intense and Foot Hype have their one-on-one feud, and Foot Hype was going hard at Intense. And Intense come out with this song and disrespect Foot Hype directly, you know what I mean? And it seemed like Foot Hype wasn't having that easy, and a popular page on Instagram posted something, and it is seen that Foot Hype was commenting on that same page and said that is one in number one. So it's like Foot Hype is rejoicing at this moment. It's like he's saying that is just the starting of it. If you don't continue, you can make more things happen to who. Like you must say, you know, like when I have cheese strike on your hood, yeah, that's a Foot Hype would also know. One in number one, then you have one in number two, then one in number three, and something bad I got armed to you. So that basically Foot Hype come out and I say. But Foot Hype, if you do this behind the scenes, low they get the youth make him rise up. Low Intense, him in a youth where he do the music, the people might grow up to him, people might vibe with him. So why would you want to stop him food? Foot Hype, use a youth and know the struggle to. You come from Cassava Peace, which is a violent community where a lot of poverty is, you know what I mean, and the slum is not normal around there. So you know it feel like to be in that kind of position, you know what I mean? So don't try to fight against a youth if you are doing it. Or for entertainment purposes, no one know it. But one artist on the speedy recovery. And I see a little thing for Intense neck. A picture go around with Intense neck like it damaged, like him neck like it's strained or something like that. I can see him have a neck brace, something for help hold him neck together. You know what I mean? And Intense is a youth. He might do music, he might do put out a lot of video. You know what I mean? Intense remind me of Vice Cartel work ethic. Vice Cartel is one of the most, if not the best work ethic person in the history of dancehall. And Intense give me that same kind of energy. And I mean, Intense is just working, man. I was working. Intense from the year start, Intense put out a lot of video. And all of them, most of them I went and trained. And this is the reason why the youth are put in the work. And if you put in the work, Foot Hype, and you see that help the youth. Not everybody will help everybody like dancehall still, but sometimes unity needed. In time like this, Foot Hype, I don't think you should be rejoicing in the sense where your page, commented and say number one warning. That is like you're rejoicing and warning them again and see how we'll be careful. Right now, Intense, I love the work you put in. People love the work you put in. He's a real you to the music. You love the music. You put out the music every week. And who see this Intense, him rate dancehall. Him love dancehall. And him invest in money in himself and him friends. And look at Intense Benz. It is millions and millions for this Benz, But one thing I must say, I hope that this Benz is on a comprehensive insurance. And for who don't know what that means, if anything I'm fit, him can get a replacement, the same quality, the same everything, and that would be good for him because who knows the car, everybody's supposed to see the picture by now, but the Benz sink in, go way around in the next part. The door, especially the back door, the door there is sink in it, then go right down to the nitty gritty. So right there, so the people them see it and I say, Jano, Intense, you're lucky. But what is the good part about it? The driver always on the front. And the front side of the door didn't have as much compact or impact. So that is a good thing. That would be a hit and miss in a sense where it miss hitting the driver directly, but it is car regardless, So that would be a good thing for Intense. His side of the door didn't get a direct hit in terms of from the next vehicle. But the next vehicle, the whole of the front end bend up, but you can still carry tough still, because dent in the car go whole heap. And right now, Intense have to just keep it strong. Even at the hospital and Intense, you have to just hold up it after this, because when you're at the top, a lot of person seek to get attention and try to stop you, but you have to be stronger than your enemies. Intense, And for that Intense fan them, I want to do just stay strong with the artist, pray for him, because prayer really work. Prayer beat everything, So for all that Intense fan them know, so at the hospital right now, just go down on your knee, bust a look up prayer, cry, and just beg some good prayer for the artist and make sure they be safe again, because we can't afford to not more dancer artists for the ear. The ear I got too bad, and I feel like the ear need to calm down, and we need a little more goodness in the ear. 2020 is not an ear to play with, it's an unforgiving ear. And Intense crash, Ragging King crash, and this is what I'm to Ragging King after him crash. So I'm glad to say Intense just crash and nothing else never happened to him like in terms of what I'm to Ragging King, because Ragging King situation is very, very bad, And I never get to make a report on that still, but I hope Ragging King himself even get a speedy recovery, All of the dancer artists them want to just stay strong and just look out on the eye, drive more careful, But look like an Intense car, they wrong still, because the person slap up on his side. So it seems like Intense, they pan him right away, and somebody turn and just lick up in a film side of him car. But the car them set up still, we can't really know, but more than likely, probably the person who lick up in his side would have be wrong, because the person probably a driver off a mini road coming on a main road and hit up into Intense car, which would be on the main road already, So that is a thing that Intense cars would be on the right away. He would be having his right, but that not mean say something bad could happen to him. Sometimes you have to have a right away and get away, Because some of them people are driving in Jamaica, some of them drive like that in a sense. And I hope that the artists come out very, very soon, speedy recovery. The Benz, I want dear Benz, Because I remember when Cartel just I want to film Benz. Back in Vice Cartel days, Vice Cartel Benz, they were one of the dearest at the time, and this Intense Benz is just the same. One of the dearest Benz right now in this class. And not much artists can afford this top match Benz. There goes the Benz. The Benz is very, very smooth. Benz is a high-end or top-end car that is very, very luxurious and also durable. It is very, very tough. It is very, very have a lot of toughness into it. So to see that car dent in so much, that to show you the amount of compact, because these cars put a lot of testing in their manufacturing based on the material they use, which one is more durable for the road, supposed to be in an impact. And Benz, it is a very, very luxurious car. It's very tough, and we just hope say he not crash again. Because I remember when I don't crash him Benz, he right off, and even though Intense car in a right off, it mash up bad. Intense, just drive safe, my friend. Intense, just drive safe. You want good artists, we can't afford to no more artists a crash or not like that. But people don't think about the whole situation in Intense. Don't feel like say I put a hype, I go after youth in a real life, or just one of them situation where Intense just end up in a car accident because you have an next to that a drive on the road and him never to either they who a drive, either the car there when did a drive, because lick up the intense car and not to understand it. The road code and now him crash an intense. I don't know, because we never there on the spot, but it is sad that artists crash. You don't have to be a wrong person, you know, crash. You can be a best driver and a look a madman driver come lick up in you. So sometimes you have your right and people come lick up in your said way. So you know, intense probably can be a good driver. We don't know what is the situation, but all I want is speed recovery for every artist who crash, and also speed recovery for Ragging King, you know what I mean? And I hear some other artists crash, and for him also speed recovery, because the space of dancehall needs some refreshment, you know what I mean? It just needs some new space of freshness, and the youth them stay strong.